Hello everyone, my name is Miranda Walker and I am in Intro to Disability Studies at the University of Toledo. I am going to be talking to you about the changes in Ohio disability system and how it relates to the increase of Ohio disability institution population today. So let's get started. Alrighty, so something that has caught my attention over the past few weeks, either within this class or just doing my own research outside of the class, has been how most of the nation has been switching to community-based services instead of these in-state tuitions for the disability population. And for some reason, Ohio has been increasing in numbers, which I find very intriguing considering everyone else seems to be decreasing in these areas. So today I will be focusing on how that is changing and why it's changing. Okay, so let's back it up for a minute, and I kind of want to go over why these people are choosing community-based services over state institutions. And it kind of originates from the 1970s. There became an early alternative to stray away from institution and lean toward therapeutic communities due to better status and medical outcomes. Places like Sotera houses and community centers offer open arrangements with no physical restraint. These communities also offer physical day-to-day activity, which allows amazing health benefits, along with home-like environments and 24-hour staffing. These places even offer education opportunities and employment outcomes. So that's why a lot of people are definitely making that switch over, and that's why we're seeing this increase in numbers across our nation. Okay, now that we have a understanding of why people are shifting over to community-based services, let's dive into some Ohio disability statistics. So instead of going through this whole list, I just wanted to point out and highlight where Ohio exceeds their percentages across the nation compared to the U.S. And we are definitely taking the cake in most of, not every category, but most of the categories, which I found to be quite interesting. So overall, the nation's total for adults that have disabilities are 25.6%, and Ohio has 26.9%. So this could be one of the reasons why state institutions have increasing numbers, because Ohio genuinely has more people. And even though these stats are from 2017, it plays a huge role, and I think this decision that Ohio might be taking a little bit longer. There are a few other factors that I will get to in just a second, but I did find this quite interesting. So all of this has to cost money, of course, and disability costs in healthcare reaches $18.9 billion a year in Ohio. That's huge. That is a massive amount of money. So that's a lot of money, but let's break it down between community-based services and Ohio's state institutions. So community-based services cost in Ohio around $44,208, and Ohio State institution costs are $152,935. So obviously, Ohio State institutions do cost way more than community-based services. All right, so when thinking about all these statistics and reasons why these services are beneficial to this community, I, realized that this would be a way better option, cheaper cost, more benefits. So it would seem like this shift would be the obvious choice. Ohio is taking longer, and I believe that could increase those numbers. And now, why this is taking longer, Ohio argues that this change may start challenges in families seeking to plan for the future. and may get rid of some of the individuals from the list of moving to community-based services or send them without proper support they need. All right, so what are the concerns for Ohio? Significant change comes with significant concerns. Due to the slow shift, Ohio fears that the funding for community-based services will cut money from the already running state institutions. That's a possibility. It is cheaper to go there, and this state institutions brings $18.9 billion. That is a lot of money. So what is this all about? Disability Rights Ohio recently began a class action lawsuit for 2016, believing that the governor did not provide home and community-based options to those with disabilities across the state. And the lawsuit was pending for 3 years, and later in October 2019, that outcome has been available. Okay, so the outcome, this settlement is designed to increase class members' access to community-based supporters, and it also expands across to information on service options, including options for living and working in the community. So it does provide that community service-based opportunity, and there still remains concerns for the families of ICFs and how that transfer will happen and how they will do that successfully without hindering any other outcomes that they might take with them. The settlement is making considerations and altering parts of this agreement. Okay, so that's my reference page. I just wanted to say that this class has opened my eyes in many ways. We live in a world where we need to be more inclusive, and this class has definitely, made me realize I got to open my eyes more when I'm walking down the street, because this is our world, and we need to let that be more accessible to everyone, because we are everyone. And I just wanted to also say that I do believe that this is the reason that Ohio is increasing in those numbers in state institutions, because the statistics lead that way, and this lawsuit definitely plays a big role, and that is changing. So hopefully we do see a decrease, because I am in favor of these community-based services. I do think they offer a lot more benefits, and that's where I stand. So thank you so much for being here and listening to me, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day.